Here we go. Vintage cube up and here. Lotus Bloom is great. Goblin God if you want to go red, but there's, I mean, like maybe Experimental comes back. There's Jace, Tef, Remand, and this Misty. Personally, I kind of like Jace. It allows you to control things. It allows you to reanimate things. I think baby Jace does the most things here from this pack. Although I do like Lotus Bloom as well and Remand. Expensive Tef is good, but like I sort of try to always say is there are a lot of vintage decks that can win on easily turn 2, 3, 4. So why do you want a 5-drop? Like, it's great, but I try to, like, you want your main action to be fighting things that are, channeling turn 2 or natural ordering turn 3, tinkering turn 2. So here, balance. Ulamog is great, especially if I try to go for like a corpse dance deck, but balance with Jace is just so good in so many ways. So many ways to break it, and it doesn't cost that much. Also, if I take the Ulamog trying to go for the corpse dance deck, I'm like really hedging what I'm doing. Like that immediately puts me into black. It immediately puts me into looking for not just reanimate spells, but very certain reanimate spells. I just think I'm much more versatile with balance. Here, Ponder is great. Ponder is amazing. Fixes your things. Monotithe is great as well, especially as like a surprise. Oh, you thought all my blue is tapped? I think it's Force of Negation if I'm going Control E, because it stops those first turn weird things like land, mox, channel, or, land, mana crypt, tinker, stuff like that. Also, decks that do wheel effects, you wheel into your counter spell, and then you have, if you don't have mana open because they timed their wheel when you wouldn't, hey, guess what? I do have a counter. So I think I might aggressively grab Batterskull and try to aim for a Stoneforge in a weird like Stoneforge control deck. Bring that back. Frost is great, a little expensive. Sanity Thief is great, but now that I go to black. Gideon's amazing. Golos is okay. Una's if I'm going to Reanimator. Opposition if I was like balance and opposition are kind of at odds with each other. So here, so there's Vampiric, which is any card in your deck, which I think I grab, especially with balance. I'd rather go for 3 colors and have 2 copies of my best card. And the good thing about Vampiric is it's not just 2 copies, a second copy of your best card. It's the second copy of your best card in that situation. So it changes, Like, let's say I get Ancestral Recall. It's not always a second copy of an Ancestral. It could be a second copy of, of Balance if I need it instead. So here, there's Mox Diamond, which kind of works with Balance in that I'm removing cards from my hand and I don't care. And it produces all colors, so the black splash isn't terrible. And if I'm drawing cards, I kind of like it. Soulfire is good. It's really only if you're going for the Time Walk specifically combo. Otherwise, it's really hard to make the combo useful. There's Knight's Whisper. I think go for the fast thing. Don't worry about it here. Eureka is a cursed card. Almost every or any time I've played Eureka or seen Eureka be played, the person playing it loses. Just because of all the... No, there are situations where it does win, but for the most part, I feel it is cursed. Stay away. Stay far away. So here, there's Containment Priest, which is... I think as much as I like Trinket Mage, right now I only have Mox Diamond. I think I go Containment Breach because it hoses Reanimate, it hoses through the breach, it hoses a lot. So I'm gonna grab it. Maybe it's just a sideboard card here. There's Gush. There's some Goosh, Gush, Garoosh. There's Flicker Wisp, but am I really playing that much white? I think I go Gush. So there is the Sun Titan, which, don't get me wrong, amazing, but it can do the Corpse Stamps deck is open to me if I get Ulamog, so I will do that. It's a more powerful thing. So here, Elspeth Conquers Death is great, but I think I like the Mana Tithe. Once again, I'm really aiming for most of my deck to happen in the first 3 turns. I don't think this is a creature deck, even though I do want Stoneforge. There's Gideon, or there's this Condemn. Once again, because I'm more like, I think I'm going for the cheap thing, the Condemn here. Apparition is amazing, but I think I go Inkwell in case I get a Tinker. And then I actually have a target for it. And Eureka, last pick. Powerful effect, last pick. It's a cursed card. Ooh. So why did I go, ooh. So Time Twister is interesting, but it needs some backup because, like, I'm not really going to be abusing the 7 cards. I have Mox Diamond as one way, but, like, Land Tax is good, but it'll come later, and Land Tax is great, and you keep in your sideboard, you only side it in when you're on the draw. Bloodstain, there's 2 different fetches, but none of them gets everything that I need. My 3 colors. Concealed will probably come back around. Linger Souls is decent, but I think I just gotta go Time Twister and find a way to abuse it here. Oof, oof, oof. So I think it's Snapcaster. Although there's Mind Twist, but, like, I'm never gonna get the mana that I need to really abuse it, you know? I mean, maybe with Mox Diamond, I think it's just Snapcaster. Go simple. I might not be playing black. I might not be able to make the lands work. Time Twistering into a Mind Twist, great, but, you know, that's 6 mana if I want the Mind Twist to basically be Hymn to Torok. And once again, I'm hoping that I can control the game state before turn 6. So, as he says that, there's Time Spiral and High Tide. So, I think I do grab Time Spiral. Now I'm really looking for some sort of effect like Leovold, or I believe it's Nahiri. Yeah. High Tide's great, but I might not be only playing blue. I might make that pivot if it comes back around, though. Ooh, I'm not playing. This is not a combo deck. William, this is not a combo deck. Keep telling yourself. Brain freeze is what I'm saying that towards. This is not a combo deck, William. This is not a combo deck. Grab the leak. Be happy for the leak. Take a leak. Also, the one thing... I think it's Godless Shrine to make this work. The other thing that I hate about Brain Freeze is, like, Eldrazi's are floating around in queue. A lot of decks can play them in certain capacities. So if that's your main win condition, there can be a lot of games when you are very unhappy. Here, you are not a combo deck. You are not a storm deck, William. Just grab the visions. You have the visions. Grab the visions. Yep. I'm going because, like, Crystal Brand's another attempting a card. I think I'm going with this, and so I can splash black and white. Not worry about it so much. Yep, just do it. Just do it, William. Okay, here. What do you want from this? So, there's Hollow Blade, which in a weird way, if I'm doing corpse stamps, works. It also works really well with balance. Or I'm trying to go Omnath. No. Or there's I'll take Elspeth. Here, Lingering Souls is good. Lingering Souls is good, William. 1, 2. I'll grab the other land. Yeah, sure. Here, the Selfless Spirit, but I really don't think I'm playing that many creatures. I think it's, as I scratch my eye, I think it's just Triumph as an answer to like a lone. Ooh, maybe I'll have a little bit of top end. Eidolon's interesting, but I have planeswalkers of my. Well, I mean, it doesn't hit your own planeswalkers, but I don't think I'm playing that deck. I'll take Bazaar just because it is a powerful effect for what it does. I still need a way to. Ulamog is not in right now. Neither is Inkwell. Way too expensive. Cannot use them. Bane. So I grabbed the Savannah and hoping I get some sort of weird blue-green fetch, but I'm going to grab the Baneslayer. And this hope is still alive for some sort of Stoneforge, Batterskull combo. Condemn, I don't know if I want in the main. It works against a lot of decks, a variety of decks, but there's some decks where you just don't want to have Condemn stuck in your hand. Same thing with Containment Priest. I don't know if that's a main deck card. I've never seen this card played in Vintage. Correction. I've seen it played. Never seen it played cast. I've seen it played as a land. Oh, there's my favorite voice modulator change. Okay, let's get a little serious. I think right off the bat, it's the Signet. It's 2 of my colors. It allows me to Elspeth faster. Spell Pierce is great. Burmez is actually great. Shieldred, I could even play a Freebooter. Lurk or Emery's not so bad. It's not really a Ravages deck. Because the main point with Ravages is you want a winning board presence that's not going to be turned over by 1, 2, and 3 drops. And then, and there's the Tinker. So because I already have the Inkwell and I have this Vampiric, I think I go for the Tinker. And I hope to grab a few more Signets, etc. Celestial Colonnade's great. Coalition Relic's great. Maybe I can wield the Sundering. I don't think I will. But yeah, Tinker's one of those cards. I get to use my whole library as a toolbox. And I get to play a big thing super cheap for basically free. I do have to be careful because Containment Priest will stop my own. Yeah. Don't know if this is going to be in the main. So now Inkwell's coming back. Boop. And I need a few more artifacts. I'm drawing enough cards that, maybe I'd keep the Tinker anyways. But the problem with Inkwell is if I draw it, I mean, I have Batterskull as like the lame Tinker backup. But Inkwell is a pretty good. So, So, I think it's Mystic Tutor because I can get both balance and Tinker. I really want this Signet. I do. I really want. Really, I'd take either of those Signets. And the Spell Peeker is good to be able to get the Vampiric. But I think I go Mystic. Because right now, Mystic alone, if I need more cards, Twister. If I need my combo, Tinker. If I need to deal with things, Balance. So as much as I really do want that Signet, it's the Tutor. Okay. Let's think about this. Cryptic, which I don't know if I'll be able to cast in this deck. There's Unburial Rites, which is an interesting one considering what this deck does. There's Basalt Monolith, or there's Tundra. This Tundra... I'm playing a decent amount of colors. I think I go with Tundra, believe it or not. Yep. I need something in my mana base to have gone a little bit better than it is right now. I'll take Control Magic. It's a good, like, catch-all. And I still need more artifacts. Although, like... So, the Signet was great, but once again, the versatility of Tutor. Even in the worst case scenario where I have the Tinker and I'm looking for an artifact, I can Mystic for the Vampiric for the Signet or the Diamond. So it guarantees I get what I want. Now, yeah, in that case, the Signet is what I wanted. So wouldn't I rather just have that? But in a reverse situation is like, maybe the Tinker is what I needed, in which case I can just Mystic straightforward. So there's Thran Dynamo, Path. I think I go Path as cheap. Hey, get that out of here. Scare God's okay, but like a little clunky. Once again, Mystic and I can get the Path. Mystic I can get the Balance. There's just so many situations where the versatility of using my whole library as a resource is very important. Ooh. So, GT is interesting. Remember, I don't have the Stoneforge, William. William, you don't have the Stoneforge. I'm never going to have enough artifacts for Forge Master to work, but I will take another Signet. Interesting. I don't have enough black to really want a Dark Ritual. There's Through the Breach with my Ulamog, but then I have to hit my deck with red somehow. At this stage, Dark Petition, a little too expensive for what I want right now. I think it's just the chart. Okay. A Brimaz, interesting. I think it's the Signet, because I want to be able to maybe do a draw 7, and yeah, it's the Signet. Ironically, I now have 3 red through my Signets and Diamond. So interestingly enough, or there's Wrath as like a catch-all. There's the Necromancy, which I do. Necromancy can do either graveyard, or I think Necromancy, in case I have drawn the Inkwell or the Rider, I have a backdoor into it. Backdoor. I don't think I have enough creatures for this recurring. I have 3-ish. So I'll take the Signet once again. And another red source. Ooh. So there's Basalt Monolith. There's a Planeswalker. Or this Unburial Rites allows me to, if I've drawn enough... Yeah. I think it's Unburial I like. Because I'm going a little... Yeah, I'll take the white counterspell. I'll take Tassiger, but I won't play it. Okay. And Forge Master, but not playing it. Okay. Containment is a sideboard card... Lapis Sorcery, kind of a sideboard card. I don't really think I want it in the main. Gush, I don't know. Okay. Way too big thing. So do I want Time Twister is the question. I think Time Spiral's great because I get the first crack at the new cards. Versus Time Twister. I think it's too dangerous. This deck doesn't do anything fast, so I don't think I can Time Twister. I think it's too much of a liability. Yeah. And then, do I even want the Time Spiral? Like, I have the 2 tutors. How many ways do I have to discard this stuff? I have both Jason Chart and technically Balance. I can tinker things out. Yeah, I just don't like letting them to draw a new 7, especially this late in the game when I don't have that much permission, and like yeah. I'm okay. I love all these cards so far. This, you sacrifice it if you don't put any. Okay, so you have to do a land for that. Something worth noting. Need these for Tinker. Love it. Questionable, but I do need more ways to win. Great against most decks. Backup Tinker target. I'm okay. And with these 4 Signets in the diamond, I'm okay playing lands like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, I guess. Okay. Here's 2 white and blue. So I can get rid of a white and a blue. Black, white. Both of those. I have 2 white, 1 black as far as this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, cool. Yep. Here we go. So what am I hoping happens? I'm hoping to do a lot of second turn tinkers with that diamond. And with either one of my tutors, I have effectively three tinkers. So I'm either hoping to first turn tutor, second turn signet, third turn tinker, or first turn tutor, second turn diamond, tutor, get my Inkwell, or in a pinch, batter skull and win. In the long game, I have balanced things I can do if I'm playing out signets and my 1 planeswalker. And then in the real long game, there's like play Ashen Rider or discard it and unburial it. And in a really, really long game, I get Inkwell out somehow. It like dies. I unburial that. And then again, because I really only have 2 ways to discard cards, right? I have Charter Course and Baby Jace. Yeah. Worth noting there. Well, my main plan is Tinker. It is not bringing things back from the dead. I would like to tinker things out, not mess with this messy graveyard thing. Waiting over the ocean blue. I am waiting to play you. Oh, great. Here we go. And the most important part is to win that flip. Yes, I would like to play first. Thank you. I can keep this. Not the best, but I don't think my deck is the type of deck that mulligans down to oblivion. This does set me up for a wasteland, but because I have that ancestral on the stack, I'm okay with us both sort of removing a turn from each other's clock, right? That's really what, if they're not playing Moxen or whatever, Wasteland really just sets us both back a turn, and I'm okay with that because it's one more turn that my ancestral gets off suspend. So I would have been cool if they just wasted their whole turn wastelanding me. Now, problem is if they wasteland me now, I won't have enough mana next. I will have enough, but I won't have the right colors to force them next turn. Ooh, just use the top, or are they just debating using the top because they need something? Okay. Oh, luckily I don't care about that. Much rather them have hit this than my Batterskull. Skull. But if I get Tinker, it's going to hurt. Interesting there. So, I think I'll play just like basic planes and play it cool. If they're wastelanding me, they only have 2 mana open, in which case, that's why they maybe wanted to Senseis, because they had the fetch land. So I am looking to opportunistically mana tithe, because it does get, the longer the game goes, the lower the, ooh, yes, what is this? How about, no. N-O. Don't want you to play that. Ha 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 ha. Ho 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 ho. Hee 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 hee. Oh, they still have the land. Ooh. An interesting one to be sure. Next turn? Next turn. Right. Here we go. You know what? You're obviously trying to find things, so no. Bye-bye. Probably a mistake, but considering how they just played a 2-1, I'm not too upset. I guess now I'll have green up. I mean, ooh. This comes into play tapped anyways. Yeah, so I do that, and I think I play this Ellie. Here we go, and now I have an Elspeth. I still don't have a black, but now I can Batterskull next turn. Hopefully they're not Splinter Twin. Oh, no. Oh, cool. Game over. Great. So so the reason I forced some negation the Sensei's top is they tapped it to get that land, so I'm guessing they needed more lands off the top, which taking away the Senseis mean that they couldn't search for, they were stuck with that Senseis. They were probably going to use that Senseis and then tap it to get another land. By force of negationing it, I prevent that play and set them back another turn. And if they need the lands, if they put it in a weird order, if they only had like 1 or 2 in the top 3, y'all get it. Didn't see anything worth containmenting. I don't think I want a Time Twister against them. Ooh, yes. A first turn Jace. Here we go. And maybe I pitch that to the force. Ooh. I will be getting rid of a blue, though, I think. I have more of them in my deck. I think that makes sense. Cool. They probably have the Shieldmate again, but then I have the 1 black if I really need it. Ooh. 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 Okay. Use this first before I do anything dumb. Now, I think, look, Shambling Vents is great, but I don't know if I'm going to be necessarily using it. I think I discard it. I play the Signet, and I play Visions. Signet? Suspend Visions. And now, yeah, I have to get rid of my control magic with a Force of Negation, but I'm okay with that if it comes to a really important spell. So, whatever it was, they needed a lot of mana last time. Why do I think they're like combo? Yeah, I think I need to get rid of this. Because if it's like a Frost Titan, then that's my fear, is like it's Frost Titan or something like that. Specifically. Unfounded fear. Completely me being a coward. Ooh, and then then you draw a second counter spell. Great. Completely vindicated. And by vindicated, I do not mean the spell for a white, a black, and... no. Boink. Bye-bye. Day. So maybe they're playing an artifact deck. Ooh, boink. I will doink. Okay, and it's not the best, but I'll play the land out just in case they do like Time Twister or something. Okay, they could still be Splinter Twin. They could still very easily be Splinter Twin. So I'm gonna be drawing 3 cards next turn. I need my land. Okay, they didn't do anything. I think they need a lot of mana to do what they want to do. And this Jace is almost ulting? Well, that's fun. Me. Woo! Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. A little ways off. Little drummer boy. Okay. You can't recast Ancestral. It doesn't have a mana cost. And then I am 2 turns away from ulting Jace. Whew. And I have the softest permission. Ooh, oh, there we go. Match 1. So I was correct, and whatever they needed that maybe it's like they wanted to play an Ugin, Sundering Titan, something, or they needed a second blue. I don't really know what their deck was. I'm imagining it's some sort of go big artifact and or storm deck, or maybe like a Through the Breach and that. Ooh boy. What do I vamp on turn 1? Or do I wait? Ooh. What? 5 cards. So my guess is something broken? No, just red. Trying to think. What's the... Ooh, balance, but not going to be the best. I think I wait with this Vampiric to see what I need. Huh. I will wait and see if I have to pack them. Maybe I do because it reduces the damage I'll take. Ooh, okay. I can technically block that with a Jace. I don't want to accelerate them right now, this very second. Yeah, I will Jace. It'll probably die. I'm probably gonna die, y'all. And the next turn, I think I have to Cruel Signet and maybe Vamp. Yep, okay. Wasteland, okay. Ironically, we sort of expected that. Okay, so now I might be... I think I get rid of this Godless Shrine because it's painful. And I don't want it. I don't want it. Ooh. And I think during my upkeep, I vamp. I vamp for the Tinker. And during their turn, I'm going to path this Soul Scar unless they get something better. Although 1 damage a turn, like, bleh. Sure, I can take one a turn. Yeah, because if they play like Rabble Master or something, whoo, that'd be bad. Vamp. Where is my Tinky? There is my Tinky, 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 oh Winky, Tinky, Winky, do boink. Get rid of this. Play an Inkwell, and now I have you in 3 attacks, and I have Path as backup. Feeling pretty good. Now the one thing is, if they play some sort of Earthquake, ooh. Sure, yeah. I'm at 10, so like, that's not the easiest. Okay, sure. I can always path that. Boink. I have to attack. If they're attacking me for 1 each turn, I'm not too worried about it. Even right now, let's say they don't draw anything else. I deal... They hit me down to 6, I hit them down to 4. They hit me down to 2, I kill them. Okay, let's see what it gets first. Oof. I think I have to do this. Yep. And luckily they couldn't play the light up prior to attacking. What cards do you have? It is kind of poop that their abbot really became 2 cards till the end of next turn. Okay, cool. And they've already played their land? Yeah. So, well, that's an interesting one. I think I do just have to attack. I can Mystic for something, but because I know they probably, even if they draw a Lightning Bolt, that only puts me down to 8. That puts me down 8. It puts me down to 1 because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 from the Lightning Bolt. 1 and 2 more from the. Okay, great. Woo, 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 woo. Here, what do I want against this deck? I definitely want Condemn in 100%. Maybe even Baneslayer. What do I not want? The control magic is a little, Mana leak on the visions and mana leak are not the... Oh, force of negation is what I don't want. It's like they don't have that many powerful things. Like things that are worth 2 cards of mine. They have powerful things, but y'all get it. Y'all get it. So considering everything, Jace will probably die, so I really only have Chart the Course and Balance. There's ways to discard cards, i.e. this Unburial Plan. And I always have this Necromancy, so maybe I get rid of this for Condemn and Baneslayer, and that's the new plan. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, versus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, I think I'll do one more planes, considering how I sideboarded in a 2 white and some. Okay, sure, I can take this. I might need a balance, although I'm wondering why they're mulliganing. Is their deck just precarious in a land situation? Have they just been unlucky, or have they been like what? I don't know the specific card they would be mulliganing down to from what I saw last game. Now, personally, I really need an artifact of some kind, but I can always tutor for balance. I might have to. It is a way to get rid of that, and I think I want to do it now. No, brown cow, now. Sure. Give it up for balance. Give it up for balance, 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 balance. I do not play the Jace. I'm okay with discarding cards because I can get rid of Ashen Rider, which then makes Necromancy a thing. If they play more creatures, I want to be able to balance. Right now, I can also get rid of one of their lands. Although, I don't know if one of their lands is worth... Like, I don't know if it's better for me to keep a card or for me to get rid of one of their lands. It's not like I saw anything in their deck that costs more than, like, 3. Knowing that, I think I do now. All I need to do is draw a black. Yeah, I think it opens things up. So, and yeah. Uses balance. I'm gonna discard 2 cards. I don't think I want this vamp, as powerful as it is. Oh, yeah. Oh, okay. They want to make me to discard more. Sure. I keep the Jace and the Necromancy. At the very least, I keep them off Needle Spires. Choose 3 cards and then discard. I want Necromancy. If I get a black, then I can play Necromancy. I don't need a Vampiric Tutor for it. I might be Snapcasting for a balance, but I really don't want to pay the damage for this. And I don't have an artifact yet for this, so it's definitely Jace. And I guess it's a mana leak because of... Or do I keep... no. I might need to... Yeah. Y'all get it. But I can always... Maybe I can Jace the Tinker. Jace also slows them down. Yeah. Okay, Tinker, bye-bye. Yep. Bye-bye everything else. They didn't have anything to play on 3 Oh, they knew I had the balance. Okay. Ooh. An interesting one to say the most... Oh. Well, they're burning all their burns, so my Jace might be fine. And it can block these tokens. Huh. So I do think I just play Jace. And I can always balance it again next turn. That's fun. I can block the elemental. Oh, what? Okay, sure. Going down a little low here. I need to be able to Necromancy, because remember, I'm at a virtual 2 less because of this Firebolt. Virtual 6. Where's that Tinker wouldn't have mattered even. Oof. Close, but ooh, rough. You know, this is because they had a lot of good burn. Do they activate the Spires? It does kill me if they activate the Spires. Okay, yep. Game over. Game over. Pew, 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 pew. I needed a black. Okay. What was I drawing? Black? Of course. Of course, that's the way it works. So knowing that, no. Once again, for 3 damage, it's not used 2 of my cards. I really don't want to give them a new grip. Yeah, nothing there. Yep, I'm happy with what I got. Please. Okay, I can keep this. So it's a third turn tinker, or yeah, third turn tinker. And if they kill my artifact, then it's a third turn death. Here we go. They didn't have to mulligan. Hey, you know what? Congrats, opponent. I could be getting Battle Skull, but oof, that's a rough one. Woo-wee. Maybe I control magic before I tink. Nope. I guess I'm just playing Tinker for 4. Glad that I can do that. Ooh, but no, yeah. Tinker for 4. Whee! No, because if I play Battle Skull, they can block it. They can double block it, and then it dies. But Inkwell is a little bit too hot to handle. And I can maybe even Necromancy, or Jace Tinker my Battle Skull. What do you do now, opponent? What do you do now? Cool. What is this ability? Untap, and that gains... Okay. So I can control magic something. Ooh, well, So the question is, do I attack or do I wait for reinforcements? If I attack for 7, they attack for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8. I can probably get through my Jace. Then this becomes a Planeswalker. But I'm getting... I'm getting first crack at attack. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's almost rough. They're gonna play more things. Technically, Jace can block this, so I think I gotta go for it because I think long run. Well, can they really attack through my things? I think this Jace is gonna die, to be honest. I think the longer the game goes, they're gonna draw teeny weeny things. I'm gonna draw big things. But can I just end the game right now? I don't think they can attack if I just... Ooh, but if they flip this, then they can make something indestructible, which does slow my clock down. Because it's not unblockable. They don't have an island. So that reduces my clock by, if it's this one, at least 2 every turn. Which saves them as far as life. Yeah. Yep. Okay. Figured that one out. And now I can work on flipping Jace. Ooh. If I can flip Jace, and then if I can draw a land, I can play this Necromancy. Did not. Huh. That's anger inducing. Baneslayer. Charter course for 3. I mean, of course. Why wouldn't it be? I think it's Elspeth. Oh, but Elspeth does allow me to jump my Tutor. Yeah, but being able to control magic something really changes this board state, especially if it was like Porcelain Legionnaire. Yeah, I think it's Elspeth. Play land. Go. No attack. I still need to block. I'm going to take like 9. And I might need a Necromancy the Baneslayer as an instant. Ooh. So they can't level up Gideon without losing something. And then in a long game, I'll... Targeting Jace? Okay. Yep. Sure. Attack with everything, and I probably block the Kithian. They're thinking like, ooh, I'll attack through. I'll attack through. Ooh. So I can Necromancy my Baneslayer. Ooh, wow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I think I do block this just because of it, you know, it's Then it starts hitting for 4. Wait, but if it flips, then I can kill it in my own way. So I think I block this. Then it will flip. Oh, then it can untap something. Then I might be able to control magic it, and then I can attack that down. Yeah. I think it just save as much life as possible. Oof, it's a lot. Okay, not even... they F6'd, sure. So here... I think it's just 1, 2, 3, 4. Get back the Baneslayer, and I'm blocking for a turn. I'm just chilling. They can make my Baneslayer block their Kithian, but I don't care. Yep. I'm pretty cool with this. It's pretty cool. And because the Baneslayer has first strike lifelink, it's better than... Okay, sure. Yep. Maybe they think I don't block that. Ooh, cool. Okay. Ooh, yes. So now I'm going to attack the Kithian here. Make sure this connects and kills it first before I do anything else. Because they could have condemn or something weird. Great. Love that. Love to see it. And then this. Cool. Oh, maybe they're planning to block my Leviathan in some way. Cool. And that's game. Wait. Yeah. So, yeah. Good game. So yeah, they sort of needed to go all out. So I'm glad I slowed the game down, because now if I hadn't drawn any land, then I would have hated myself, because then it could have been like, oh, you need to pedal to the metal with the Inkwell. And one thing that I was not thinking of is I thought that Kithian was passively turning into a creature. I didn't realize that it could either turn into a creature or do the thing where it soaks up my Leviathan damage. Either way, I still had... It's still... Because they could make something indestructible and untap it on their Soul Scar, it did mean I had one additional turn to kill them with the Inkwell, which I think just means that they win the damage race, which I don't like. Hey, I won this die roll. I'll keep it. Not the best, but I'll keep it. And I'll play this Shambling first so they really don't expect this negation if I have to use it. And I think I wait, leave Mana Leak up, and not Azoria Signet until 3. Yeah. Gonna wait on this. Playing the wait game. Luckily, I have plenty of black and white. So I will be able to use this Shambling Vent, although I doubt that is going to be my line. Ooh, now I do hate myself here if I draw a Tinker. Then I go, William, what were you thinking? Whew. For a second there, I was like, it's going to happen. Oh, here we go. I don't like that. I don't like you getting anything in your deck and having some board presence. So bye-bye. Ooh. That's definitely going for Tinker. I will wait to use this. I still have Force of Negation up to protect it. And I'll have the Force of Negation up to... They really want that. They really want that. So I really don't want them to have that. So, no. Great. Bye-bye. And heyo, hi-yo. Tinker. Wee. Boink. Let's make them scared. Boink. Let's make it so that if I have to, if they play like a Liliana's thing, I can activate this Shambling Vent using its own mana. Ooh, yes. Inkwell. Boink, boink. That's a hard one. So now, yeah, they have Liliana's Triumph or just a regular old Liliana. I can activate the Shambling Vent using the Shambling Vent's mana. Versus if I kept 2 blue up, I could not do that. So, you know, what's the likelihood they have that card? I'm guessing low, but it's not 0. Those are both cards that are decently played. Liliana 100% and Liliana's Triumph okay %. So I don't want to do a dumb when I could do a smart. So here, I could attack with the Vent. It does make it a 2-turn clock, but like, I just think that like 5 mana up, like you've got something. You've got something. You've definitely got something. And I'm going to play around it. Whatever it is. Because if they kill my Shambling Vent, or if I use... Yeah, great. So if I use the Shambling Vent on my turn, I can't use it on their turn if they Liliana's Triumph. So I'd rather protect my for sure way to win than do something... So I did see an Animate dead, so that does mean I need to worry about my reanimation plan because they can reanimate my thing. So I might need to Condemn and I might need a Containment Priest, and I might want to not be dependent on my own reanimation things because I'm slower and I bet they go faster. So maybe instead of this Ashen Rider, I want to go Baneslayer Angel. It's more easily cast. There's also Time Twister, but I think they have powerful spells that don't cost that much. There's also my own Liliana's Triumph. What am I really snapcasting? If I played these cards, I feel decently about the game. So maybe I get rid of this. Yep. Maybe do this. I feel good about that. Once again, I expect the position of the board in really the first 4 or 5 turns to decide the game. So I think I keep it. It has some permission. It has an artifact for Tinker. Hopefully they can't do the thing they're trying to... Ooh. Now I really like it. Or this is it's a blue card to keep from force, but please forgive me. Don't animate dead me, bro. Don't make me a dum-dum. Oh. Okay, please draw another blue card. Please draw another blue card. Please draw another blue card. I did not draw another blue card. That could be the end for old Willie McGee. Could be the end for old Willie McGee. You heard it here. He did a dumb when he could have done a smart, but I'm not drawing anything, and I do need cards. Here's an Entomb. Oh, okay. Oh, yes, 100%. Yeah, cool. I didn't even... Well, I do need that signet for the Tinker, so in that respect, yes. Okay, what were they trying to get this whole time? Mana Drain, Time Walk, Ancestral. Okay, makes sense. I want to play my Jace, but what I want more is for them not to Ancestral. So we wait. Ba 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 boom. Ba 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 boom. Ow. Calling it now. Spellseeker for 20 damage. Calling it now. Spellseeker for 20 damage. If you have a spell... Ooh. I mean, I can't counterspell it, so... Yep. That's pretty dangerous. What are the other spells you wanted to get with your Spellseeker? Now it's a Mana Drain. Duress. Great. So because it gets it anyways, this removes it from the play. And it means they don't see the rest of my hand, which is poopy. Is a poopy diaper. So they get their 3 cards. Congrats, opponent. I get to play my Jace. And I will play an island, pretending like I have a counterspell up when I don't. I'm completely defenseless. I've only drawn 3 real cards this whole game. Uh-oh. I thought there were more all-in reanimate deck. But it turns out, no, they're a value reanimate deck. Ugh. Sure. Ouch. That hurts me. Ooh. Ooh. I didn't realize. Okay. So now I'm drawing cards. I have a... So, do I play my land? What cards do I want? I have too many lands in my hand. I think I balance prior. I've monetized in case they want to do something snappy. I keep these 5 cards. I don't need much more land than that for anything in my deck, really. So yeah. First out of the tank is Balance. Do you have anything against me saying balance and taking your lands down and all of your creatures out? If you do say something about it, I have monetized. So force, please use a force. Please use a force. Please use... Okay, 1, 2, 3. I have 3 white. I guess I'll take the swamp. I'll keep the swamp. The swamp. Oh, what? Oh. Swamp. And plains then. I don't want to pay life for anything. Welcome. Or do I leave up Liliana? Ooh, discard a card. I think it's this land. I think it's this wonderful land. Next turn. Well, yeah, so next turn I can Vamp, Azorius, and Tinker. Yep. Okay. Oof, exactly. Put the stop. And I can always do it with Mana Tithe backup if I don't have to use Mana Tithe on their turn. Jace, can't do anything about that. I can Lily's Triumph it. Ooh. Ooh, ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Ooh. I really don't want them. Is this a Thoughtseize of some sort? Make sure I don't have any auto yields. Task. Oh, yep, sure. What do you do with the task? So there's Mana Tithe this, or now the problem with Mana Tithing this is it puts another spell in their graveyard, which means they can use this next turn, versus if I do this now, I still need to, if I do this now, then I draw Tinker, I can play this, I can Tinker and still have Mana Tithe up, but Mana Tithe is kind of worthless against their Mana Vault. Ooh, if they flip their Jace and this becomes, yeah, I think, yeah, I think I'm spending all my mana next turn. Wait. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. So if I use this, yes, yeah. I think I'm Mana Tithe this. Bye. Goodbye. So I think this is definitely the play to Vamp Tutor, get my Tinker, draw my Tinker, play my Signet, Tinker out Inkwell. Because the thing is like, let's say the Jace is their huge strategy, they could have sacrificed their Tassiger, and if Tass for some reason is their huge strategy, they could have sacrificed their Jace. So because of that, now yeah, I do allow them to Ancestral, but I think that was coming regardless. And rather have my clock on the ground. And once they flip this Jace, I can Triumph away this Tass. And I have a clock. Is the important thing. Woof. So I'm not with 5 soon to be 8 cards in hand. I'm not super confident about this. As far as resilient threats, Inkwell is one of those. But it is pretty much Inkwell against the world right now. And they could easily Liliana. I have no protection that way. Oof. Good to know about this. I might need to play my artifacts on the turn that I plan to Tinker, since I don't have that many. Yep, and since they're using the Jace on that, I don't need to worry about Inkwelling. The Jace isn't going to ultimate anytime soon. It can't lower my clock via targeting the Inkwell with its -2, -0. Yep, and you got a lot of cards. 7 cards, I mean, because I forgot that discard from Jace. Okay, sure. Now you have Liliana's thing. And they have a sack outlet for this Triumph. Woof. They really get a lot of mileage out of this Spellseeker. Fudge crackers! Sure. Yep, you got me. I think that's game now. Yeah. That's game. They're gonna be able to Jace, Tassiger. There's a million things that like they can sacrifice this to my Animate Dead. That's game. Good game. Knowing all that I know, they have like cheap duresses and stuff. I don't think this is the best against them. Really don't want them to be able to use my own. Necromancy can get cards in their graveyard. So maybe I Necromancy back in to be able to hit their stuff. Liliana's Triumph actually didn't seem that good once they had their creatures out. I mean, Path is good. It allows me to get exactly what I want. So I still have things that I'm in control, especially if they're spell seekering and playing piddly creatures. I don't want something that gives them the choice. I'll do the thing that potentially allows me to steal their big thing. Yeah. I agree. Play first, yes. Ooh, keep. Yeah, I can keep this. And I can either first turn Containment Priest, or I can first turn Balance. Oh, I don't want to allow them to discard. They have the thing that they have the thing that steals artifacts, but they can't play that till 3. So I think I'm okay doing this, Containment Priesting at the end of their turn. And they somehow play a creature I can balance. And if I really need to, I can always path my own Containment Priest. So the plan is to try to get Batterskull out. Ancestral themselves? Which if they do have Ancestral, then I'm really glad I didn't bounce because... Okay, whew. Release? Nope. Now I could... Well, I could balance, but it gets rid of... Oh, okay. Sure. So what I can do is I can balance, then I can... I could... Well, I want to keep... I want to keep my... So if I path them now, then when I balance, then they only have 2 lands and they keep like 1 card. Ooh, but then they have... but they do... Remember, William, they're playing Reanimate. Do you really want to use your path now? Not particularly. Oh no. Oh no. My own Containment Priest is my own worst enemy. Oof. Well, ooh. So I think what I do is now I do path the Jace, then I balance, then I plan to Tinker, and I won't have any creatures when I balance now. So I get rid of my Containment Priest, but then that opens the door for my own Tinker. Path. Great. Go up lands. It's dangerous, but here we go. Balance. So if they have an animate hand, it does. I am now enabling them to keep both their reanimate thing and throw their thing in the graveyard. So that's playing a little on the edge. But I really haven't seen a big reanimate. I'm assuming they have a big reanimate target, but I haven't seen one yet. And now I can hopefully tinker out what I need to. Done. What do they get rid of? Nothing big. Ooh, and they got rid of Liliana's? What? Oh, because maybe they plan on snapcastering it? Oh, well, that's also a poop. The rest would be poopy babaloopy. Okay, I'm fine with that. You got islands. You can't block my dude. That's interesting, but I mean, I gotta do the win. So here we go. Boop. Boop. Here we go. Now if they have Snapcaster, ruh-roh. But if I can also potentially... my butthole is puckering. Okay, sure. Ooh, that lowers the clock one. Why would you do I mean, they need an answer, but like, which, you know... lowers the clock by 1 turn, but if they need to draw an answer, it gives them 2 more draws instead of like that extra turn. There's only 1 more draw at that answer, so I get that. But, whew, please draw a blue. Just draw a blue source, William. Oof. Not the blue source or blue card I need. Here we go. I just gotta dodge Snapcaster, Lilies. I can always draw a black and then, oh, yes. Oh, 3-0, yes. Oh, that was a great one. Made some calculated risks. Loved it all. That's the power of Tinker. In another draft, we got to see the power of Channel. In another draft, we saw the power of Natural Order. Things that let you cheat. The best cards. So, like comment, subscribe. Smash that bell. And check out other videos. I'm sure to do more. Okay, bye.